All right, ladies, listen up. As we wrap up April, we want to make sure we talk about something so important, your eye health. Did you know April is Women's Eye Health and Safety Awareness Month? And get this, women tend to suffer vision loss more often than men. So to help us all be proactive is Dr. Amanda Salter from Shanbom Eye Specialist. Thank you so much, Dr. Salter, for being here with us.
Thank you for having me today.
So first off, I want to ask, why is it that women tend to suffer eye loss more frequently than men? This actually surprised me. I didn't know.
Yeah, I was surprised too. The statistic is basically 2/3 of people living with vision loss or blindness are women. So this is a really important topic, and I think we don't know all of the reasons, but some things to think about are women live longer than men, and some conditions such as glaucoma or macular degeneration, they become more common as we get older. And then also women are more prone or risk to having autoimmune diseases, which can also have eye health consequences as well.
In terms of our day-to-day lives, things that we're doing, what are some conditions that can lead to vision loss? And one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting, one of the bad habits was smoking.
Yes.
That can actually affect your vision, which I didn't know either.
Yeah, so it's, you know, part of having a good healthy lifestyle is important for your body, but also your eyes. So some of the more common eye conditions that affect women more, cataracts, which is the clouding of the lens in the eye, glaucoma, which can cause damage to the nerve in the back of the eye, and macular degeneration, which affects the retina and can cause loss of central vision.
What are some preventative measures that we can do right now? If people are watching this and they don't want to have some of those conditions, what are things in our daily lives that we should be doing?
So I think there are a few key things for prevention. The top of the list is getting regular dilated eye exams. And if you're 40 years old and you haven't started doing this yet, now's the time to start, because we can pick up on some of these diseases early, and that's how we prevent vision loss. And then, as we said, leading a healthy lifestyle, so avoiding smoking, eating a healthy diet, staying active. This is important for your eye health and your overall health. And then protecting your eyes. So that means protecting them from the sun with sunglasses that say at least 99 to 100% UV protection. And also, you know, wearing safety glasses when you're doing sports or if you're doing yard work or using power tools. Most eye injuries are preventable.
You mentioned getting dilated eye exams, especially when you're 40 and above. What about for those under 40?
So if you have a strong family history of eye disease, if you have a history of eye injury, or if you're having changes in your vision at any age, you need to see the eye doctor. But let's say, you know, you've had good vision and no eye health issues, and you're turning 40, now's the time to start getting regular eye exams.
We were talking a little bit about eye injuries. What are some of the most common eye injuries that you tend to see?
So, you know, scratches on the cornea are pretty common, and that's, you know, usually like small children or animals, or, you know, doing work around the house is the most common causes for that. So, you know, be careful of your little kids and dogs.
Yeah. But particularly for women, are there common irritations? I mean, I'm thinking particularly in my line of work, eye makeup.
Yes.
You know, what are some things that women need to be aware of that we can do to avoid some of those irritants?
So a couple of small tips for makeup. So first of all, you are supposed to discard your eye makeup relatively regularly, so about every 3 months, depending on the makeup. And then
that's more frequent than I even thought. So I'm learning something because I know that I keep my eye makeup longer.
I think it's more frequent than a lot of people know or practice. Also, removing your eye makeup every night. That's so important. It'll build up otherwise, and it causes a lot of irritation. And then if you're going to do, you know, like false lashes or lash extensions, you really need to keep things clean, because otherwise you're going to be more prone to getting infections or inflammation, and so that's important too.
And I know the lash extensions are becoming more and more common, so that's such a helpful
Yes, you want to make
there.
sure you go to a reputable person, make sure it's sterile and clean, and then you have to keep them clean. You can talk to your eye doctor about special formulas that, you know, you can use to do that daily.
Really, really helpful information. Where can people go, Dr. Salter, for more information?
Well, you can visit my office or my website. So our phone number is 248-546-2133 or shanbomeye.com. And then the American Academy of Ophthalmology has an excellent website for patient information, and that's geteyesmart.org.
Such important information for everybody out there, but particularly for the women, particularly in the month of April as well. Really helpful tips there. Dr. Amanda Salter, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it.